Hey everyone, Jackie Chapins, your Norwex independent sales consultant here, and I wanted to talk to you all today about Norwex for your laundry. There's so many products that Norwex makes that are great for your laundry, and I just want to go over them and show you actually how I use them in my home. So first is our Norwex detergent. This is a wonderful detergent. You use so little of it and you can get such a phenomenal clean for all your clothes. In addition to just being a laundry detergent, there are so many different uses for it. We'll actually be putting that up on our VIP page, so you'll be able to look at all of the uses there. But it's a phenomenal product. My family goes through about 2 of the regular sized bags. This is actually a smaller size. 2 of the regular size bags a year, not even actually. That's how much comes in a bag, even for as much laundry as I do, and I'm probably at about 7 to 10 loads of laundry a week. Additionally, in addition to that, for your actual laundry, I tend to use our odor eliminator. You know, all of this it doesn't have any smell to it. So if I want to get something kind of like a nice little scent, or especially if I'm washing my son's clothes that, you know, he's been out playing in, and I just want to make sure they smell amazingly fresh, I use the odor eliminator. So this is one of our new scents, Misty Meadow. Norwex released 2 additional scents in January of 2019 in addition to Misty Meadow. So I chose that. I think it's really just a lovely light little scent. So it's phenomenal. So I always keep some of this down in my laundry room. I always keep some stain remover down here. And this is actually the very last bit of the old packaging. That's how little of it I've used. It's just about out, but I already have a new bottle waiting. If for some reason I didn't pre-treat with the stain remover and I just happened to see it and it was a bad stain, even though our laundry detergent is phenomenal, I'm going to throw a little bit of this on here as well. So I keep this here. And then lastly here, this is another new product. I believe this came out in October of 2018, and this is our microfiber cleaner. It's like this, it's called a laundry booster. Now it says microfiber cleaner, so you might think it's just a way to clean your Norwex microfiber, and it does a great job at that. But you can even just throw it into your cycle as well for any of your clothes that you're looking to get a big boost from. It comes with a scoop in here. It actually has a nice little light scent to it. This one I haven't even opened yet. That's how little I've had to use it. I have my other one upstairs. It's a nice light scent, and there's a scoop, probably even like half a scoop you can throw in, and it really helps boost if there was a particularly grimy and dirty load that you were doing. So when I'm going to do my laundry, I have a front loader. It's a high efficiency front loader. And I tell you that because everyone's machines are different. You have your top loaders. Some people have well water. I do not have well water, but it's a front loader, high efficiency. And my machine has a cup for liquid only, and I can pull this cup out, and that's where I can put powder. So switching to Norwex was different for me also because I never use powder, and this is a powder detergent. So mentally for me, it was just something that I had to get used to because I grew up with a liquid detergent. So I actually find that the way that I do it is I make a liquid out of it, just because I also use the odor eliminator in here, so it makes sense. Now, there's instructions in the back for how much to use, and what you have to understand is that this is a global company, so everyone's water, like the different countries have different like water systems and the water quality and whatnot. These are more made for like your international. There's a lot of suggested amounts of usage, which we put on our VIP page as well, so that you can see. But it depends upon what machine you have, how the water quality is. So there's always going to be a little bit of variation in how you're using this. So I always suggest that when you open it up for the first time, there's actually a scoop inside of it that looks like this, because it's how you're measuring based on the back. I get rid of my scoop, and instead I have a half a teaspoon measure that I picked up at the grocery store. I prefer to use a half a teaspoon for my loads, and I don't usually go much more than that unless, again, there's a particularly dirty load. Too much laundry detergent actually it's not as good as you think if you use too much. It won't all rinse out. It might cause a little bit of an odor. So you always just want to be careful. And again, when you're trying this new detergent, when you're getting to it, you're going to want to give a little bit of just, figuring out exactly what's going to be good for you and your machine and your family. So I use a half scoop, and then I take my odor eliminator, and I use a cap full of odor eliminator, and I pour it right in. And then I fill up with a little bit of water. I mix this around. So now I have a liquid in my liquid container, because I know a lot of people say, oh, I don't know where to put a liquid. This is exactly what I do. And then that's how I do my laundry. I think the biggest thing is actually kind of swapping out the scoop in there for an actual measuring cup. That really helps. Now, it's yelling at me because I didn't close it, which is fine. I just want to talk to you also about the dryer. We have these Norwex dryer balls, and the dryer balls are absolutely wonderful. They come 3 to a set. Here's one here. There's been a lot of, I'm going to have to recharge it, I think, because there's a lot of like little fluffies floating around on it, but it's very easy to recharge as well. But I keep these in my dryer, I should say, and they work to like create the space that you're going to need. It creates a lot of movement in your dryer. So you're actually going to reduce drying time when you have these in your dryer. Every time I take clothes out of there, I toss it in, my dryer balls are in there, and I'm able to start it up. Every now and then, I do have a dryer ball that makes its way into a sleeve or a pair of pants that I can't find right away, and I find them when I'm folding clothes, and then I just bring it back down. It's okay. My dryer still works great with everything. Let me close this so it doesn't keep making noise and beeping at me. The other thing that I've noticed more about my home and the way that my dryer is, it doesn't really allow me to set a lot of time because the dryer balls really decrease your drying time. And so because of that, you'll find that, if I used to need 55 minutes, I now maybe need like 40 minutes or something like that. My dryer doesn't allow me to really specifically get to really make that choice. So because of it, I tend to over dry things, which causes static because of these. So one of the solutions that I have, this is actually aluminum foil. I got some aluminum foil from, grocery store, what I had upstairs, and I made it into a ball, and it's actually really compact now. If you can see, it's really tiny. I keep this in there. I don't have to worry a lot about static with that in there because it's picking up all the static. One other thing that I do at times, I keep some essential oils down here because, again, these aren't scented. So if I want any kind of pleasant scent with my laundry, I'm going to have to add it in. And the best way to do it is with the essential oils. I put a few drops on each of my dryer balls, and then I put it in and let it dry, and it makes a nice, pleasant scent to my laundry. I probably do that every 4 times or so. And that way it's not too overpowering. Anyway, that's all of Norwex for your laundry room. Hope you enjoyed it.